The 96 hours since the Titan was last heard of has now elapsed. So most people are assuming that the emergency supplies of breathable air on board that submarine have now expired. It's fair to say that the mood amongst many people watching and involved in this rescue operation has become even more bleak. Technically, it ceases to be a rescue mission, it becomes a salvage and recovery mission. We understand that the US Air Force and the Royal Air Force have this morning, been flying out more specialist ultra-deep submersible vehicles, crew and supporting equipment. So that would suggest that they are planning to continue this mission to try and recover the Titan submarine and the passengers who were on board. But of course the first priority still remains the same, or at least the first requirement remains the same. They have to locate the Titan. Before they can locate it, they can't recover it. And that will only become harder now if there is nobody left alive on board, because they won't be able to bang, they won't be able to make any noises which the rescuers had hoped would allow them to triangulate the precise position of the Titan on the seabed. From a rescue and recovery point of view, in some senses nothing has changed, because whilst there were reports of some banging, that banging was never officially confirmed to have come from the Titan. The noises, the recordings were sent by the Canadians to the American Navy for analysis, but it was never confirmed categorically that that was the crew on board the Titan. So in many ways the rescuers have been looking in this vast area the size of Connecticut, in the dark, under the water, from the very beginning. So from that point of view, the search was very difficult, it remains very difficult. Efforts to locate the submarine in that sense have not changed. The purposes of recovering a salvage operation indeed is to recover the submersible itself, the Titan, to try and understand how and why it failed. Clearly the friends and families of those 5 people on board will want answers to the questions about what happened, and it may help them to grieve if they can recover the bodies. But clearly that has to be a decision for the US authorities who are leading this search, because I mean ultimately this is a vehicle, this is a vessel that's been lost at sea, and it is at the site of one of the most famous vessels in the world that was ever lost at sea. And it may be that we never know the answers. It may be that the Titan is never recovered and that it takes its secrets with it to the sea floor.